feeling hopeless because of like everything that's going on right now, like drained by all the negativity and just feel like, what is going on? I get it. So, one, let's just acknowledge like there's probably a good reason to feel that way. And two, how to navigate through that. So, my name is Courtney, and I worked in mental health for 10 years, and I want to help you prioritize you and your mental health this year. And my cat Fergie, Furgie, may come in and out of this video as she pleases, as she does rule this house. In my opinion, one of the first steps to prioritizing yourself is hope. Because, right, if you're hopeless, what's the point of even doing anything? So I think finding hope that you maintain and that's always there despite everything of going on that is going on around you, no one can take that away from you. I want you to have it. I have it. And it's a beautiful thing. So today, what we're going to be doing is reviewing Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. I'm going to summarize the movie. I want you to imagine yourself as the guy. I want you to tell me what's good about you or good about what's around you. Still, this actually is going to start off easy, but it's going to get harder. And that's the point. That's the point. Because finding hope when everything is hard is the real strength. It's easy when it's easy. Okay, so picture this. Your name is Frodo Baggins. You're a hobbit in the Shire, which is a beautiful green land of sorts, getting ready to celebrate your uncle's birthday. Your mentor or your friend, Gandalf the Wizard, comes in, and you guys celebrate this good time. Your uncle gives you a ring, and your good old wizard friend realizes it's a very evil ring. Of course, thanks, Unc. So, just a little backstory. These rings were created, given to man, elves, and dwarves. And then there was one ring to rule them all for the evil, evil entity named Sauron. This is the ring that you were gifted by your uncle. So sweet. So, Gandalf tasked you to take this ring elsewhere and he will meet you along your way. Your best friend, Sam, hears what's going on, decides to go with you. Guys, go on your journey. You're literally ran into, I don't know, I didn't go to school for English. Two of your friends, Merry and Pippin, and they join you by accident. And you guys are off on your way. You guys literally immediately are being hunted down by a mysterious black rider that you sense is looking for the ring. Your friend distracts the rider and you guys run off to a ferry where you guys are going to go to your next destination. So let's pause. So you are just minding your own business. You're tasked with this little ring thing, and then all of a sudden you find out it's like most evil thing in the world, and you have to get it out of there because these evil things are coming after you, and your friends join you. What's good about that? Tell me, what's good about your journey so far? Well, I'll tell you. You got good friends. Your friends don't really know what's going on. And they're with you and they're supporting you. And that's really what you can ask for in a friend. You and your good friends are at your next destination where you are confronted by this fine ranger named Aragon who recognizes what's going on and is going to help you with your journey. He actually saves you because the Black Riders track you down in his town, but they attack the trap that he set instead of you guys. So shout out to Aragon. So you guys go on your journey. It's a few days journey, and you wake up in the middle of one night, and your friends have lit a fire in the middle of the night. Oh, cool, because they want to eat. Well, they also gave away your location, and these Black Riders are after y'all, and Aragon is gone. And so these Black Riders are just attacking you, and then stabbed right in your stomach. Aragon comes and saves you. his lady elf friend comes and she actually brings you on to Rivendell. Let's go back just a little bit because Gandalf was supposed to meet you on the way, but now you're sitting here, injured. So what happened to Gandalf? Well, he went to go see his mentor, Saruman, and Saruman took a deal with the devil, or took a deal with Sauron, and joined him, and is actually creating armies for him now. Have you ever believed in someone to only find out that they betrayed you or went the other way? It hurts. So, anyways, you wake up, Gandalf's there, and he lets you know what happened to him. And you're summoned to this council where it's you, Gandalf, the elves. Oh, look, now there's dwarves. Oh, look, there's more men. And they're all discussing the ring and what needs to happen to the ring, which is the ring needs to be destroyed. Story, men were actually close to destroying it before, but a man decided he didn't need to do it. He wanted to keep them for himself. So now the evil's still around. I giggle because it really shouldn't be surprised that a man did that. Anyways, so they're all arguing about it, no real solution, and then you decide you want to take it to Mordor, literally miles away. You've never been out of the Shire. You want to take it on a journey to destroy the ring. Now, why would you want to do that? And now you're off. Let me just say this real fast because I'm acting like you guys have seen the movie. You don't go by yourself. The wizard decides to go with you. Aragorn decides to go with you, and then the elf Legolas, Glimmy the dwarf, another man named Boromir decides, and then your little hobbit friends, who once again are real ones, were listening to the meeting they were invited to, and you guys are the fellowship. Okay, so boom, you're on your way. You're going on a journey. It's a decent journey, and then you see spies. So now you have to change your path. Go to the mountains. Oh look, Saruman is causing a terrible snowstorm. So you can't go that way. So it's between the snowstorm mountains or mines named Moria. Well, Gandalf doesn't want to go that way, but he asks you, and you decide you want to go through Moria. Moria is a great dwarven city. So Gimli the dwarf is so excited. You get there. Uh-oh. They're all dead. Dead. You know why? Because Sauron's armies, orcs and goblins have taken completely over it. And now you have to sneak through Moria. Good choice. Through your dear friend Pippin causes a noise, which gives away where you are, and all of these. Sorry, my cat. And all of these orcs are coming after you. Oh, but they stop. Don't worry. Why? Because. Yeah. So sorry, my cat is nosy. You're chased by a literal fire monster that is named the Balrog. And he chases you basically through the mines until the end, where he battles it out with Gandalf. And Gandalf does one famous "You shall not pass," and falls down with the Balrog. And you and your friends can't save him. The only thing you can do is time out. So after you decide you wanted to take this ring, your friends came with you, you made a choice to go through the mines with the information that you have, and you lose your greatest friends. What's good about that? Told you it'd be harder. You're brave, right? You're brave because it would have been easier to just go home to the Shire. You did your part. You don't got to worry about it. All of these more qualified individuals are here to take care of it. But you do it. That's pretty brave. When a fellowship finally get out of the mines, and you have to go, you have to keep going on. You don't have time to mourn because the mountains will be completely taken over by those orcs. So you find another elven sanctuary that takes you in, where you meet the Lady Galadriel, like Queen Elf, I'll call her, and she shows you what will happen if you don't succeed, which is total evil taking over, your friends being tortured into slavery. It does get to your home of the Shire. So now you have the weight of this on top of what has just happened. Can you imagine? The Fellowship departs, and they are on their way to Mordor. So they have stopped to gather some supplies. Frodo once again tries to walk away, and Boromir, one of the men, tries to take the ring from him. Boromir gets played by Frodo, and Frodo leaves. And he cannot believe what he did. It's crazy. So then, in the meantime, Uruk-hai, more evil armies are getting ready to attack you guys. So your friends, Pippin and Merry, see you, realize what you're doing, and distract the Uruk-hai from going after you as well. So now they're being chased by them. And Boromir, in an attempt to redeem themselves, starts fighting to protect the little ones. So everyone's fighting, you're trying to escape. And eventually, you do escape to a boat out into the water while everyone fights off. Merry and Pippin were taken, and the holy trio, we'll call them Legolas, Gimli, and Aragorn, see you go away, but they're not coming after you because Aragorn knows you have to do this alone. But who does come after you? Your best friend Sam literally tries to swim out there, can't. So you literally pull him out to save him, and you guys are on your way. So let's think about that. You just lost your friend. You know this evil thing is going to take down the rest of your friends. It literally starts, your fellowship is broken apart into three different directions. What's good about that? Or what's good about you? Caring. You care. Frodo cares, right? He wouldn't have tried to go by himself if he didn't care about what happened to Gandalf or what's going to happen to his friends. And he still wanted to continue on with the mission. And that is a beautiful thing. What are the three things? One, good friends that will go along with you in your journey. Two, bravery. Three, how much you care. Fergie was so moved by all of these good things that happened. All of these good things that you learned about yourself. Also, I wanted to read this quote. When Frodo says, when they're in the mines, I wish this ring had never come to me. I wish none of this had happened. And Gandalf says, so do all who live to see such time, but that is not for them to decide. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us. And that's really where I want to leave you guys, is what are you going to do with the time that's given to you? I hope, one, that you prioritize yourself and your needs, because it's a hard time for everyone. And then two, I hope you learn to find the good in you or good around you, even in the hardest times. So if you learned anything from this video, drop it in the comments. Let me know. If you watched Lord of the Rings and you haven't before, let me know what you think. And I will definitely follow up with The Two Towers, which is the next movie in the trilogy.